Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I do know what I'm doing, but I'm not exactly 100% convinced that I'm doing the right thing. So I haven't been getting pictures like I was hoping. It's kind of weird, honestly. I set a camera up in the swamp. I was getting, in, I don't know, July, early July, I was getting lots of pictures of some decent bucks. Nothing huge, but some decent ones. And so I was hoping, obviously as they got bigger, I could see their development. Well, now I'm getting pictures of does, but no bucks. So I don't know what's going on exactly. I do know this, there's bugs everywhere. It's about 75 to 78 degrees right now. And so anyway, I'm going in to maybe look for a few other spots to set up a camera or two. I've got a non-cellular camera with me I'm going to set up. And I know one spot that I definitely want to set it up if I can't find anything else that's better. So we'll see what happens, but I'll probably, I might go grab that cell camera in the back of the swamp or in the middle of the swamp and bring it out, put it in a different spot. We just have to see. Like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing yet. But I'm in the woods, so shouldn't complain too much, right? My camera setups this year honestly haven't been the greatest. So, I don't know. We'll see. But I have wanted to get a camera up in here. It'd be nice to have a cellular in here, but I'm also getting impatient because I'm not getting pictures on my cellular camera, you know, 300, 200 yards that way, whatever it is. So, maybe it's good that I don't have a cell camera up here. I just don't like coming in here to check an SD card because it's so close to their bedding. But I only have so many cell cameras. Alright, so I set it up right there. As you can see, I have water right there. I have water right here. Basically, this is a little point there. It's like a little peninsula. And last year, there was some rubs in here. I don't remember exactly where, to be honest with you, but I think the bugs were moving back into that area there. So they come back through here. So I don't know if they're doing it right now, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna leave this here for, well, probably till hunting season, to be honest with you. Although I say that, I'll probably get impatient, but I might come back and check it late September, I don't know. See if anything's on here. So, there's tons of bedding. I mean, this, as far as you can see, basically, there's bedding all in here, thick swamp stuff. And I know they bed in here. I don't know if they're bedding in here now, but they do. So we'll see. We'll see. My camera setups this year honestly haven't been the greatest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think this is bedding, but I don't see any rubs or so. Maybe it's a doe spot. I don't know. All I know is it's tough to get in here. And it's gonna be tough to get out. But I mean, I can't believe, I can't imagine this isn't bedding of some sort. This has to be bedding. Usually the crop fields are, there's some that way, there's some that way, but you know, 800 yards or 1,000 yards, but I don't think that's a problem for a deer to walk, even though it's thick and nasty in here. They probably just crossed this creek right here. Probably go right up there. It actually looks like a trail. I can actually zoom in. Can't. Alright, I'm back out on the trail. That was quite the experience. But I saw kind of what I wanted to see. I set up that one camera. We'll see what happens. But I found that spot. It's kind of a little point, kind of like a little peninsula, and the grass was all matted down. I can't imagine that's not some bedding. And it looked like it was right up against the creek, and it looked like on the other side of the creek there was a trail. Looked like that. So they crossed the water, kind of went up to the creek and out to these fields, which this year I think they're just hay, which they just cut. But I think they're they're normally crop fields of some sort. So I'm gonna go out to the other side. There's a deer right there. It was right up in here. I couldn't tell what it was, but of course I didn't bring my binoculars either. Anyway, I'm gonna go up to the other side and see if there's a way to set up on that bedding spot. I could see why deer would bed there. It's a great spot. Nobody's gonna get there, not even close from the way I just came. And nobody's gonna really get super close from the other side. The question is, are they going to get up before dark in that spot and move? Just what I thought. Just what I thought. That's the back side of that. Sure enough, look at these trails. That power line, right in front of that power line, there's a huge oak tree. I gotta go back and see if it's got oaks or acorns in it. But there's trails leading right out that way, right up to that area. It's basically a little bump. Now it's not hard to access from the main trail, but I'm thinking if I can get up in that tree right there, which I'm gonna go check, I could have a 25-yard shot if I have an opening up in there, which I'll have to see if they head to that. But it's gonna be really tight. But if there's acorns there, the deer will be there. The question is, will they do it before dark? So it's one of those spots where it's, I mean, to get to that tree right there, that tree, it's not easy to access. You know, I would have to move super slow and quiet, but it is possible if they're bedded right in here, and they cross and head to that tree. If I can get up in there, I could maybe do it where I might have a shot before dark. It's one of those spots that could be easily overlooked. Nobody's gonna hunt, most people aren't gonna hunt that close to the trail because they're gonna think it's a waste of time, which in some instances, if I was to sit up at that actual oak, it probably is. But this is probably like a 1 or 2 sits the entire year. So we'll see. But that's kind of my thinking. There's also a clump of trees over there. There's probably, I'm sure, some oak trees in there. You can see the trail here. Heads right up through there. So just depends on which way they go if they come out. And hopefully it's a buck. All right, I'm gonna check one more spot and then I'm going to head out. I'm not gonna move my cellular camera back in the swamp tonight. For one, I don't have time. Number two, I just need to be patient because I know it's a good spot and there'll be bucks there come fall. So I might just leave it there till deer season. But I just was at a spot where a guy had a tree stand up. One thing I'll never do is I'll never steal a person's tree stand or camera or anything like that, ever. I don't care if it's up illegally. I'm just not going to do it. You know, that's not my responsibility. I'll leave that to the DNR to decide if they even come in here, if they want to do anything about it. But again, I don't know, you know, maybe there was some crazy circumstance where the guy couldn't come and get it. But anyway, doesn't mean I'm not going to take advantage of seeing why it's there and trying to use that to my advantage. So one of the things I do intentionally when I hunt is I go in with everything and I come out with everything. I don't want anybody knowing where I'm hunting, why I'm hunting there, or anything. But if somebody wants to put up a ladder stand 12 feet off the ground, then that's up to them. But I actually probably next year will put a cell camera up in that area during the summer, because I think where they have it is a good spot. I don't know about 12 feet up off the ground. But we'll put a cell camera up there where I think the deer are coming out, and see if we can get any bucks. It's on the back side of the swamp that I'm hunting, so I have no doubt that they're bedded in there. So we'll see. I'm going to check this one spot and then head out. All right. Every single year there is a scrape right here. Every year. So I absolutely am going to put up a camera this year. Somewhere, somehow up high, one of these trees somewhere, because I want to see what is using that and when. But I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes, so I'm not going to stare, but I just wanted to see, take a look at it real quick. Try to find a tree, quite frankly. I'll figure out something, even if it's in a dinky little tree. Sometimes you just got to get off the beaten path.